Hi there, in this episode we'll be taking a look at a website of a football club using Football Assist. Out-of-the-box functionality. Enjoy.
Love
Hi
football.
there, my name is Albert Fischer, and if you're interested in setting up a football or soccer club management system to help drive revenue from your sponsors and attract talented players, then this is the channel for you. If you're interested in a trial, just add a comment below. Now let's take a look at the web channel. Besides this, Football Assist offers you a mobile app and club television, which we will be going through in different episodes, of course. I've logged in here into the website of a local club, which is the North Shore Mariners. So when you are considering football or soccer assist, there are different layouts you can choose from. For this demo, I have their latest version of Football Assist. There's also an option called Custom Design, where the back end is all Football Assist, but you can have the front end in the colors and the look and feel that you would like. Again, all these colors that you see here are all configurable. There is no code, etc. So you really work off a template. So what I will show you in this demo, I'll show you the web layout and design. I'll go through the menus, some of the key widgets and details. I'll look at teams as well, which there is a lot of data on those teams. And then I'll look at the competition and some stats, and also show you hints and tips where the club can start making some revenue from the sponsor. So there's multiple sponsor opportunities into the system. The emphasis around this is really configured, no coding. So let's go through this template and have a quick look at how this looks like. Now on the top, these are your dynamic sponsor banner. You can have as many sponsors as you would like. Of course, everything is tracked with Google Analytics. You see, we can have different colors itself for the sponsors. So this is one place where you can add sponsor data. Scrolling down a little bit, we get the first menu, of the application. We have home, web shop, contact us, and login. And now let me just quickly go through the web shop, which is a standard piece of functionality within the system, because I've added some more pieces there that could be interesting. The web shop, of course, has a shopping trolley, shopping cart, and very simple steps is to add to cart and go through a checkout process. So from shipping to paying to finish with name, postcode. Postcode is a very simple setup, but very effective. There is some more functionality that I would like to have a look at, and this is this marketplace. So this is the, again, if you can see the labeling here, it's the North Shore Mariners Marketplace. It's a place where you can do buying and selling of products. People can offer, or your members can offer products either against a price or for free, and be able to swap these, buy these, and sell these. So this is one way how members can interact with each other. The other way of interacting, and I've just put these under these in this format here, but is a forum. So people can start, or your members can start different forums. And of course, you can have registration to allow people to comment on the forum, etc. But the security settings are there for your convenience. So we've gone through this top layer for home, web shop, of course, standard contact us and ask questions, etc. So those are very simple contact pages you can set up. They're basically standard. But now let's go and do some exciting pieces. Now let's go through the home page, or the front page of Football Assist, and in this case for the North Shore Mariners. The next menu item is really that I've configured our club. So you have the organization, volunteers, and club information there. What is quite interesting is that there's also, of course, roles that are available under volunteer. So you can quickly add a role that you might have available in your club and get reactions. So I'm interested in this vacancy, so trainers needed, etc. Very simple. Now let's go to the home page again and just drive some of the content that you'll see in the homepage. The homepage is set up very easily with on the top news articles, news items. So here you can actually see some different news items. Let me go to this one. You can either redirect to another page or you can build your own pages. This one, for example, is built by myself. quickly copy and paste from another website. Very easy to do, and we'll instruct you and we'll tell you how easy that is to do. If I just go back and I go to a redirect page just to show you how that would look like. This one, for example, with the new coronavirus safety regulations, that's a redirect from Football New South Wales. So you can direct to other web pages as well. Let me just quickly go back to the home page. Next piece on the home page is the content. And the content needs a little bit of explanation. As a web administrator, you can add different widgets or content blocks to the site and make them totally your own. In this case, I've added these columns and I've added this functionality. I thought it would be very interesting to have a countdown clock, for example, for the next game that's up and coming. We're doing Sydney FC and North Shore Mariners. This is the first team and that happens in 5 days, 5 hours, etc. Configuration here that you can do as an end user is change the team. For example, I'm not interested in the first, but I would like to know my son plays, for example, in the under 18, so I can just change that and see when his game is on. Now, next time I log in, I also see the under 18, so it's configurable to your needs. The latest results are over here, different cancellations. And let me just take a look at the cancellations, because that's very interesting how Football Assist approaches cancellations as well. And we'll go into depth a little bit more later on how that's set up. But you can, because you have all your team set up in the system, you can subscribe to either SMS cancellations or email cancellations. In this case, I can set myself up as, again, under 18s, men, get my email address, I can enter this code and I can subscribe. So anytime there's a training cancellation or a match cancellation, I would get an update automatically, which is great. Now let me go down a little bit and see some more of the functionality here. You have the match reports that I just showed as well. There is another opportunity to generate revenue with crowdfunding. So there's a crowdfunding piece of widget added to the system. You can have your own content widget as well if you would like. Recent photos. So if you've used the media gallery here, these photos will show up. These are some of the photos that I just uploaded for illustration. There's more news here that is a little bit older but very relevant, and you can go to all news of the club. So the top banner is more or less the latest news, and then after that it'll go to the more news piece. In the middle column, we've got the latest results. We've got the ladder. I mean, again, we change that team as well. We've got the top scores. We can show all top scores for the club. We have a match preview capability here. If I go to the match preview, you'll see the same nearly as this for the first. Again, show you directions with Google Maps, the progress chart, etc. Who played the last game against who in the away team, so the home game played, and then the last teams, the Mariners have lost one game and they drew one, and who they're playing against, you can see that as well. Again, very simple but very effective piece of information. We have poll capabilities, for example, so very simple, different game highlights. So this is integration with YouTube, and this is the YouTube Direct, but you can also set up a YouTube channel. Now, the right column is really interesting because this is totally configurable by the end user. If he or she wants to change this, see the little arrows and the crosses there. If you don't want to see this content, so I do not want to see, for example, the birthdays, I get rid of that, and I don't need to save it. But anytime I log in, I don't get the birthdays app. I want that back. I can go to, on the bottom here, edit the info bar, the birthdays back, all birthdays, and I can put that in the whatever order I would like to. So I can change the order. I can move that up. I can move that down. I like that over here, but all birthdays. Birthdays, so you can already start to see that Football Assist has a full membership management solution behind it. because I've got everybody's birth date, FIFA numbers, etc. in the system. And everybody has a role, for example, as well. So the system is a full membership management system. We can also do billing, but those functionalities, etc., we'll go into in a little while or later. I just wanted to show you the web front end first. So we've done latest results. We have got some calendaring, so we can actually show the full calendar and add calendar dates in this as well. Then some other interesting solution here is the RSS capability. So in Australia, we have ABC Football News. These go directly to, say, for instance, Fulham is back in the Premier League, which is great news for Fulham supporters, but you can go straight into that news article, and that's automatically updated. You don't need to do anything about that. So I've put in ABC Football News and SBS Football News and Football News as well. Player of the Week. Again, because you have all the members in the system, you can assign Player of the Week. Dylan did a great job scoring 3 goals last weekend, so he's Player of the Week. There is, of course, social integration, etc. So I've put up the Facebook site. Now, what you've seen is the Football Assist web front end and some of the functionality that's out of the box. You've seen the fully configurable menus, the different widgets, but also a very cool detail in team, into match previews. And I've gone through all the different widgets that are there, but there are many more available. If you wanted to put up, for instance, your own content, you can do that, of course, yourself as well, which is very easy. And in the next episodes, we'll explain how easy that is and how easy that is to be done. In the next episode that's up and coming, we'll take a look at an in-depth look into the sponsorship opportunities that can help drive revenue for your club. We've highlighted the first top one. There's another revenue bar at the bottom over here where we have more opportunities to highlight different sponsors, and we'll go into the other ones as well. So stay tuned.